Hello, good morning. How is everybody doing? Did you practice today? Did you meditate? Did you create some type of restoration for yourself or for your body? Did you do it? Did you do it? Anyways, guys, I wanted to come on here and talk about yoga off the mat. This is something that I've been practicing unconsciously, not even knowing that it was yoga. Because when we think of yoga, most of the time, especially in the West, we're thinking of practicing our asanas or postures or poses on the mat. But what are we doing off the mat? Something that I've been really thinking about is yoga philosophy, but also yoga ethics, and how it is more than ever important to practice that in some way. Yoga, when it comes to the ethics, there are yamas and yamas. I'm going to go over yamas more specifically, Brahmacharya today, um, because that's something that I've been practicing more of and would like to share. The yamas, there are five of them. There's ahimsa, satya, asteya, brahmacharya, parigraha. And apologies if I'm not pronouncing it the correct way. We do brahmacharya, which is right use of energy. It is probably well known as celibacy, but the right use of energy doesn't always pertain to sex. So for me, it's just getting back to myself. And I'm doing this because I was putting so much energy, outward energy, and not really receiving anything back. And sometimes that's not our journey to receive something back. But if you're putting out, and you're feeling drained, then I feel like that's an opportunity to sit down, reflect, and figure out why you're feeling drained. And if that's the type of energy you should be putting out. Because if you are putting something out, wouldn't you want to feel refueled or re-energized by that? That's just something that I pay attention to, and it's not for everyone. Every people are going to thrive differently. They're going to use their energy differently. The way I was using my energy, it was draining me. And I thought me using my energy in that way was something that I needed and wanted. No, no, I got it all wrong. Once I stepped away from it and just really took time to be by myself and be more mindful of how I'm utilizing my energy, my mind was just blown away. It's something so simple, but we don't do it. Not all of us do. What I usually do with my yoga students, with my clients, I like to provide them homework to do, not just yoga on the mat, but yoga off the mat. I like to discuss these things, journal about it, or share with one another, because to me, that's what it should be about. It's a community. Yoga is unity in the most simplest way, but also it's creating that oneness and wholeness within yourself. And where are we placing our value on things? Is it on money? Is it on material things? What is it, and why? And is it fulfilling? Is it truly fulfilling? I really feel passionate about this because I see how people act and I see how they're using their energy. I like to observe and just see what's going on. But then it creates that cycle. So the yamas and niyamas, very important to look in within yourself and outside yourself. So yamas definitely more outward of how we're going out, and then niyamas is more inward work, which I would definitely put more content out about that. There is content already, obviously, with the yoga ethics, and I feel that we can all learn from each other. However, I do not believe there's enough of it. I do not believe that there's enough. Um, so I would like to know, what does Brahmacharya mean to you? I'm going to, I am reviewing some notes and going over some key, obviously. Um, so Brahmacharya, and the way that was described it from the school that I go to, Yoga and Ayurveda Center, which I love them. Brahmacharya is, it's explained as moderation, non-excessiveness. It's more than celibacy, setting limits for ourselves, and naturally flows from asteya. So asteya, which is non-stilling. So when you're using your life experience, when I'm being more mindful with my energy, more things come in unexpected ways. If I try to control my energy and control the things that I feel that I need, I'm losing more opportunities and I'm losing out more because I'm paying attention to something else and distracting myself with what doesn't align with what I need to be doing. It's a distraction. And I have been guilty of going like this all and throughout my life, when it comes to dating, when it comes to work. Um, it's like, no, you have to go with how you feel and follow what makes you feel, that you feel that energy. And you know what I mean. You know what I mean. It's there, but are you present with how you feel, or are you distracted? Think about it. But this is something that I do like to discuss with my clients, not just when we're practicing, but even when we don't have our practice. I like to discuss these things. I feel that it's important. I feel like it also helps enhance your practice, and your practice helps enhance your practices off the mat. You have to combine them together. So yeah, I won't take up too much of your time, or any more of your time, but I do want to know, what does Brahmacharya mean to you? How do you practice it? How long have you been practicing? And what benefits are you gaining from it? I want to know. Other than that, guys, what else would you like to see? I do have so many different ideas coming up, and I know it's very few of you that have been watching, and you know what? I'm okay with that. I told a client I would be okay if I have 5 to 10 subscribers. I am a true introvert, and I just want a small community where we can come together and discuss yoga and the practice, the true practice of yoga. And I also just want to highlight India and the practice that was presented to us in the West, and how I feel that the tradition has been watered down, and there's so much more that we need to know, so much more that we can learn. So I do feel that I would not be giving it yoga justice if I'm just practicing and showing you guys um, mat work all day. That will come, and the practice, more practices will come. But I do find it extremely important to practice yoga off the mat as well. So I hope you enjoy. You enjoy the rest of your day, your weekend, whatever it is. Namaste.